Sorry, the mic was turned down from the weekend. Look at all these people that are here before the bot was here. Awesome stuff, man. We got Diff3, we got Patrick, got Black Sigil Studios as well. Good to have you all here. Best part of my Monday starting soon, Patrick. You wonderful human being, you. Diff3's just had a 40k game with the Black Templar army. Nice. How did it go, Diff3? You won as well. Awesome. Black Sigil, been waiting for this. Yeah, enjoyed watching your stuff yesterday, sir. It was good. It was good to see some old world stuff. I've got some marauders to build for the old world. I've built my warriors, I've built my lord, I've built my sorcerer. Thinking of buying some knights or something as well. I need more horses, I believe. Differy posted some pics. I'll take a look at that shortly. Let's get up and running and get the cameras on first. Click the like button just to see if it works. Let me turn the camera on as well. Where are we? Tell you what, you should see Black Sigil Studio when he's doing his camera work on his stream. Awesome stuff. He's got a lot of buttons and a lot of cameras. Right, here we are. Hello there. Hello. Tally ho. Turn the volume up a touch. I was recording a song at the weekend, so my audio settings are all wrong, but here we are. Heck yeah, boy! Yeah, this is the colour that my wet palette is nowadays. I am a messy, messy painter. Oh. Slosh this around a little bit, get it all nice and wet. So how's everyone's weekend been? What have you been up to? Who has been doing what? Haha, pip pip. Well, that's more than one sheet. One sheet was plenty. There we go. Whoopsie daisy. Whoopsie. Leave that on there. Give it a little extra splash. Give it a rub. The old rub and splash. I'm glad you stopped by. It was great to see you there. Yeah, I had a bit of a break in the middle where I went to the gym, if I'm honest. But yeah, it's good to see. I like the I didn't realise that you could cast a spell, and I like that. It makes your tokens make a lot of sense now as well, because you cast that spell, and like within 6 inches, I think it was like difficult terrain, and I thought, that's pretty cool. I like that. Not something I've come across before. But yeah, those tokens are awesome. I need to learn more about the spells. Right, I'm going to open some cards and then have a little bit of Tyrannid fun time. Well, it's chatting to you, lovely people. I mean, what a way to spend a Monday evening. Anytime you want an old world, we can hop on a voice call. I will hold you to that, sir. I would love to, because I wrote out a question in your chat like 3 or 4 times, and then I was like, if I ask this, I'm going to interrupt the flow of what he's doing, and I'm going to look like a right noob in the chat. I just second guessed myself horribly. But yeah, it was good. It was good. It's interesting as well that I wonder how many armies have got dwarves in them, because the guy you were playing had dwarves in his army, but it wasn't a dwarf army. We got Blob. Hey, Blob. Painting the exocrines. Good stuff, Blob. Good to have you here. Thank you for joining in. Don't think I've seen you in the stream before. So, Blob. Are you a Tyrannid kind of Blob? Have you got a few Tyranids? Lots of Tyranids? Mainly grey Tyranids? Or have you managed to paint a load of them? Wait, I've just arrived. Can we start from the beginning? Hey, Club Me, how you doing? How's your weekend? Bouncing. Bouncy, bouncy. Gonna have a good time. Popped in to say hello, go and walk the dog, and then you'll be back. Good stuff, good stuff. Okay, we got Slow Rule as well. Slow Rule, brand new to the stream. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it, sir. Okay, chat, I'm new here. What's the vibe? Can I say swears? Dwarf in the army? Well, there's the first swear. Just a short king. Don't you hate on the short kings? Quite the opposite. Especially like the... I've got my eye on a Chaos Dwarf Blood Bowl squad. Looks pretty cool, I'm tempted. Termagants are just dwarfs. From the right perspective, anything's a dwarf, right? Slow Rule, how you doing? What sort of plastic have you gathered in your time collecting the plastics? There we go, look, Patrick welcoming the Blob to the chat. First time here, 3,000 points, and you've painted over 2/3 of it. Good job, Blob. Nicely done. I'm going to paint my winged Hive Tyrant today. So what made you pick Tyranids? Is that your only army? Are you a big Tyrannid guy? How did that come about? Right, Age of Sigmar, cards. I'm going to open the stream, opening some cards. I'm going to end the stream opening some stickers. So those of you who remember many years ago when you used to go to your local shop, save up your pocket money and buy some collectibles. Today we'll hit that nostalgia spot with a couple of packs of Age of Sigmar cards. And if anyone wants to change up the genre of the music, let me know, I'll stick something on. I'm a big metal guy, you can see all these guitars behind me, but I'm not adverse to whatever you want to listen to. Slow Rule, big robots, Tau, Knights, Tau and Knights, as long as it's big robot with many guns. Nice one, Slow Rule. So are your Knights the good boys or the bad boys? Because I have got some War Dogs, and I've got 2 War Dogs that are in my Nurgle army, or my Death Guard army. And I have got a Chaos Knight that is yet to be built. I've got a number of Tau yet to be built, and some Tau that are built. However, I have 0 Kroot, because I too like my Tau to be in robot form. Blob, I like Zergs. I mean, enough said. Why say many word when few do? Haha, baby shark, da 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 da, baby shark, da 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 da, baby shark. Baby Zerg. All the Knights are pretty naughty. Pretty naughty. Doesn't matter, but mostly Chaos Knights. Some Lancer and Despoiler action, nice. We've been working on a Lord of Skulls. That's pretty Pretty tanky, pretty roboty. In fact, it looks like something out of Robot Wars. Any interest in a Lord of Skulls? Right, let's get these done, and then with these we'll make some YouTube shorts. Try and drive some traffic through the channel. But what are we hoping to see? Some corn. Blood for the Blood God is always good. Let's see what we get. Demonic Fury. Chaotic Restoration. Ooh, Swarm of Bats. The Glory of War. War Chant. Frenzied Devotion. That's a nice corn card. A Bone Splitter Shaman. And our final shiny. Is it a rare? Nope, it's a common. However, it looks pretty cool, right? Iridescent Horror. Ooh, shiny. Look at those demonic eyes. Ooh, yeah. Nice first pack. Shame the shiny was common. Oh yeah, it's Sir Kill-A-Lot. Yeah, it's pretty beast, man. Pretty beast. Have you built both kits from the Hive Tyrant with an extra torso, Blob? I have. I crafted myself an extra torso. So I've got, it's a Swarm Lord, isn't it? That you end up with. Swarm Lord and a Hive Tyrant. Pretty cool. Good knowledge, Blob. Keep the knowledge like that coming. I need to know those sorts of things. Sir Kill-A-Lot for sure. Sweeping Thrall. Did not have a broom. He sweeps with his mind. Maybe he plays guitar, a bit of sweep picking. We can do that on the Ibanez's behind us. Anybody else here? Music men? Any players of the instruments? Or sweepers of the broom? The background for me and the wife. Good stuff, man. Ah, she's a Tyranid player. So we've got Blob in the chat. We've got Slow Rule's wife. And today we will be painting our Tyranid once I open this second pack. And the Eskimo is here as well. Spooky guy. The Eskimo. Are you a Warhammer kind of fan? Fan of the old plastic, or just a fan of YouTube lives and you scrolled through and found me? We have a good chat here, good laugh, good bit of fun. Haha, I play the fool. Get up early and practice daily. Good stuff, Club Me. Right, second pack. I'm looking for those shiny champion cards. That's what we want. Shiny champion. Whoa. Infusion. Jaws of Death. Not where you want to be. Hey, Janjo's here. Hey, oh. Made it earlier this time. Good stuff, Janjo. Good to have you here. How's your day been? How's the weekend been? Are you good? Surprising Skulkers. Whoa. Call. Whoa. Chanter. We got loads of war today. Good stuff. I like the Orcs. I like the Auric. Chaos Champion. And our shiny is Insatiable Blood. Common shiny. Bit annoying. Double common shinies. That's not what we want. Where the rares at? Rares at? Do 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 do. Let me sort this cable. And then check my audio to make sure my mic's still working. It is. Good stuff. Patrick had a busy weekend. Stage managed at a smallish Afrikaans festival on Saturday. Then went to mix my buddy's band at a Messel festival. Wow. Busy boy, Patrick. How did it go? Did you enjoy it? And the Eskimo has just started with a Space Marine set. Nice. What prompted you to get into the hobby, Eskimo? Don't forget, those of you that haven't pressed the like button, the like drives more people to the channel, which is always good. Gets that conversation going. And before I forget, !Discord in the chat. You will get a link. You can come and join us in the Discord. You can have a look at what's already in there, and you can share some of your stuff. Pretty cool place to be fair. I get a lot of my daily Warhammer fun times from the Discord nowadays. It's got that good level of contribution. So by all means, come and get involved! !Discord. Janjo, weekend was busy with work, but now it's time to continue on Usharan. Yeah, nice one, Janjo. I look forward to seeing that in the disc. Slow Rule, never did much guitar. It was a few years of saxophone and just general woodwinding till I was happy with my level, and I've not touched it in a few years, but it's like riding a bike. Yeah, you can pick it up anytime, give it a bit of a blow. Always fun. Can you show a painted model? Curious to see your colour scheme. My Tyranid colour scheme? Right, hang on. It's not normal, although neither am I. Right, here you go. This is my colour scheme. Give it a bit of a blow. Yeah, that's what you do, isn't it? Saxophone, bit of a blow. Blowing on woodwind. Happy days. Here you go. Here's my colour scheme. What do you reckon? Not the usual, right? But I like it. Metal is where the heart is, and you picked up the second gig just for a little bit of dollar bill. And you made some cash on the one you enjoyed as well. Oh, win-win. Money, money, money. More money to convert into plastic, which is always good. Wanted to start a physical hobby due to way much screen time. Ah, yeah, I get that. I used to stream World of Warcraft, and I got bored of the grind of that and decided to start streaming plastic miniatures because I've got something at the end of it, you know, that you can hold, you can display, and it retains a decent bit of value as well, which is good. Damn, keep those in frame, I love them. Thank you, Slow Rule. That is awfully kind. Thank you, I like it. Haha, Robert! Good to have you here, sir. Playing a little bit of Classic with us in the background. That is good. What class are you playing, Robert? What's going on? Well, let me grab the Hive Tyrant. We'll do a little bit of dry brushing and get some contrast paints on it and see what we can do, right? This is my second to last unpainted unit in my Tyranid army. So I'm going to have a whole shelf of painted Tyranids. What a time to be alive! What's this? How have I managed that? Oh man. Need something to do the scrapey, I think. Oh, this isn't going particularly well. Well, that lives there now. All I've done is made it worse. Right, let's give it a bit of dry brush, shall we? It's quite big, I need to zoom out a bit. I'm too zoomed. But what we like to do around here is just have a good bit of chat, have a good laugh, get some painting done. I'm here every Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday. So if you think, oh, I never have the time to do my models, then just come and hang around here on a Monday, a Tuesday or a Wednesday. Or all three if you've got particularly large amounts of spare time. And you can chill, have a good chat, have a look in the Discord, and we can have a little bit of fun. If you want to trigger the bot to give you a link to the Discord, it's !Discord. Ooh, Robert is a warrior tank orc. See, the warrior tank I can get with. My first ever character was a warrior tank. However, I was a night elf. So, unfortunately, Robert, we cannot be friends. For the Alliance! Feel you on that. We tried a bunch of card games. Nice. Which card games did you try? Did you enjoy the cards at the start of the stream? We do that every day. We do stickers at the end of the stream. Even more nostalgia. They all have issues aside the Pokemon one, but that's not really a TCG. It's like a board game. Then the wife saw a Norn Emissary. That's one Tyranid that I don't currently have. You've done a 2K game every day for 2 months. Wow. Me and the missus only really do like 500 points on a Sunday afternoon. Been loving doing kit bashing and broadside battlesuits. Get so much extra little bits that add personality. Came out the box battle scarred. Yeah, that's where I've coated it and somehow dripped a big load of grey on it, but not to worry. Happy accident. I've got curry on my thumb as well. This is the professional levels you've come to know and love at the Olmouth stream. So yeah, slow roll. It'd be great to see some of the kit bashing in the Discord. Haha, Robert, for the Horde! No, 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 no. So, do you do World of Warcraft and Warhammer, Robert? Have you got a particular Warhammer army that you're a bit of a fan of? I'm guessing if you're a tank orc, then there's one very obvious army for you in the Warhammer universe. Happy to say my weekend's gigs allowed me to make a terrible financial decision and pull the trigger on the new Death Guard Battle Force box. Yes, Patrick! Welcome to the Garden of Nurgle. Good to have you here. And thank you all for getting the likes straight up to double figures. Appreciate that. Yu-Gi-Oh! Pokemon, Magic the Gathering and Digimon. Nice. Yu-Gi-Oh! Gameplay's good but too expensive. Makes Warhammer look cheap. Yes, Patrick, thank you for triggering the Discord. Appreciate that. Get yourselves in there, have a look around. It's a pretty nice place to be, pretty relaxed, full of pretty reasonable people. Well, in fact, pretty reasonable is an understatement. There's some fantastic people in there, really. Yeah, you've hit all the big hitters there, Slow Rule, right? Yu-Gi-Oh! Pokemon, Magic the Gathering and Digimon. Yeah, I like Magic. Magic's good fun. What about non-physical card games? You played any of those? Like Hearthstone, for example, is pretty cool. Although it kind of defeats the getting away from the screen aspect of it, right? Haven't touched WoW since Classic Wrath. Played from 05 to 13. Orc Warrior until Death Knight. Then Orc Death Knight till Mop. Then in Mop was in a top 100 roster, so played everything. Nice one, Slow Rule. And then you played a Mage in Classic in 19. Nice. Yeah, my first main was a Warrior. And my first alt was a Druid. And then when Demon Hunter came out, I played Demon Hunter. Patrick's going to have over 2,000 points of Death Guard. Nice. We painted some Death Guard on stream last week. I'm sure there is plenty of nurgly goodness in the future. Haha, club me. Finding the toxicity of MTG. The toxicity of our city. Wife is back. Show off the nid. She'll love him. Well, we've got this big nid ready for some painting. If you have a look around the Discord, there's some nids in there. In fact, I think my whole shelf of nids was posted in there not too long ago. Robert had some nids back in the day. Orc Fantasy and 40k Vampire. Recently got back with buying an Age of Sigmar set. Nice one, Robert. What AOS set did you get, Rob? Sorry, Robert. Are you a fan of Rob? Robert? Robert Udding? Robbie T? What do you want? Well, it was really odd for me. I love playing tanks in MMOs a lot, but on tabletops it's big shooty modern tanks. Little iffy on digital card games. Yeah, I always played tanks in MMOs. The only tank I didn't play in WoW was the monk. I missed monks because I didn't play Mop. Mop's the only expansion that I never played. Rob. Okay, Rob. Good stuff. So you bought an AOS set. Which one was it? What did you go for? What tempted you in? Right, I need to dry brush some white onto this, or something near white. So I need something to put the paint in. Usually got like little bits of plastic that I just chuck it in. Here we go. That'll do for now. And I need some tissue roll. Here we go. Ah, the ultimate starter set. Nice. What's in the AOS starter set? Does anyone know? I know the 40k one is Space Marines and Tyranids, right? At the minute. No primer. It's already primed. Let me hold it up closer to the camera so you can see. So it was black and then grey. Oh. Oh, man down! Oh, he's legless. How does that happen? Oh dear. He's lost a leg. This is because I remember this. I built this on the stream a few months ago. And I ordered plastic glue off Amazon. As you can see, here is the culprit. Turns out it's actually super glue, not plastic glue. So I made a Tyranid combat patrol on the stream, and this guy, and I accidentally set my. I got some super glue on this, and it set on fire, which I didn't know happened. So there's a video. It'll be in my on-demand video somewhere, where I run out the room with a smoking ball of kitchen towel. Yeah, that wasn't great. You learnt that one the hard way. Get yourself some Tamiya. Well, a lot of people have said that recently. We've got Lattice in the Discord. Anybody who here is Lattice, so that I can give you a role in the Discord? This is how we avoid the bots. Well, I can't get the lid off that one. Try this one. Oh, there we go. There's Tamiya on my Amazon wish list if you want to send some supplies to the stream. But once my plastic glue runs out, I'm going to try some of the Tamiya, because people in chat can't get enough of it. Forever recommending the Tamiya. Hey, it's slow rule. Oh, I've super glued my finger to the blooming leg. This is why I shouldn't read chat when I'm applying super glue. Hang on, give me a sec. Anyone who's come for professional model building, probably not going to enjoy. It's all about just having a bit of a chat, Bit of a chat. Why won't this stick? Why did it stick to my finger but won't stick to itself? What is this? What is this nonsense? I don't get how it's possible. Well, let's hold that. What? Well, to give slow rule a roll. Right, there you go. You should be able to see. Take a look around. Have a little look. Stormcast Eternals and Skaven. Okay, interesting. Because I quite like the Skaven stuff. Stormcast Eternals, not that much of a fan. I think I've got one here actually. Someone gave me this. I think you get it. This is one of the free ones you get in the Warhammer shops. So I've got that, and at some point I'll probably chop it up and put it on my corn models. Patrick is part of Team Tamiya. Tamiya and the £5 Amazon Craft. Nice. Best combo. Nice. Super glue really needs surface area. That's why plastic glue is really good. Yeah, I predominantly use plastic glue. Problem I've got now is I want to dry brush this, and I'm immediately going to knock that leg off if I dry brush. What do I do now? I really want to sit and wait for it to dry. Just give it a... Well, we'll start with the wings and work our way down, I guess. See how we get on. Anyone building or painting along? Yeah, what are you guys working on? So Rob bought to play with friends. Hope I can convert them. Yeah, good stuff, man. So where are you guys, the new guys from? Rob and Slow Rule? Whereabouts on this blue and green marble? Do you exist? Right, which white paint shall we use today? I think I'll use a bit of this matte white, shall we? I like super glue for the bases and Tamiya for the model itself. Sunny Manchester, you know, we're starting to get quite a following in Manchester. I might have to pop up. To be fair, I was there just before Christmas. This is good. This is good if we can concentrate people in one area. Netherlands, we've got a few in the Netherlands as well. We even have a Mexican viewer who lives in the Netherlands, so we're ticking all the boxes. Wife says she loves the psychophage. Let me grab it for you, give you a live demo. Oh, here it is. Here's the little bugger. Yeah, Tyranids are so much fun to paint, man. Really nice models. And they're really cheap at the minute as well, because a lot of the stuff's in like the Leviathan box and stuff. You can get some good deals on Tyranids. Yeah. Nice model, thank you very much. And anyone who wants to know, what's that basing material that you used? Well, I just bought some stuff that you put at the bottom of a fish tank and then stuck it on with PVA glue. Easy basing. It's so cheap to buy stuff for a fish tank. And I figured like fish, tank, Tyranids, same thing. Lily! Hey! How you going, Lily? Yeah, got some crazy good local game stores in Manchester. Yeah. Is it Element? I want to say is from Manchester or some Stockport, perhaps something like that. Yeah, Lily, how's your weekend been? Did you... No, the tournament wasn't this weekend, was it, Lily? It's next weekend. This one coming. Looking forward to that. Looking forward to looking out for Lily on the tournament camera. Haha! She has this smile. Like, they're so cool, like a 5-year-old seeing a puppy. Nice. Good stuff, man. That's good to hear. Right, let's shake up a little bit of white. This one's called Matte White. Who's he? We'll chuck it in here. Oh. Alright, we've spurted some matte white. You can see that. Put it there. Now we'll grab a dry brush. Hey, do you want to see my cork? Try saying that in a Scottish accent. So I found this, and what I did is I broke some bits of it off and put some on the base of my mega knobs from my orc army. It works quite well, this stuff. It's quite good. And because it's flat, you can stand them up on it quite well. And then break off bits for texture. Oh, the tournament was this weekend just gone. Is that the one where you were on camera? Wow, you did well to go 2-0. Right, a giant oat cookie. I like the way you think, Eskimo. I wonder what Matt did to make a Y. Element, Stockport, don't remind them, they're just Manchester. And Jester. That's an old nickname of mine. I've not heard of Jester. A few on the fringes in Ashton. I was up in Cholton a week before Christmas. Anywhere near you? Was that anywhere near you? I don't know. I don't know much about Manchester. You were on stream. I can't believe I missed it, Lily. But yeah, did they record it? I'm guessing there's some on demand somewhere. Chuck a link in the Discord, or if you don't want it on there, just message me separately. It'd be great to see. Ha, that's a big cork. Bouncing swords. I did nothing. Sounds good to me. We're all pretty close. Like 2 or 3 hours to anywhere in the UK. War Games live, day 1, round 1. Good stuff. Right, before I got distracted by cork, I was looking for these bad boys. Right, what size do we want? He's quite big. So I reckon, can he take a 9? Or do I want to go all out with an 11? I reckon it might be a job for the 11, you know? Yeah, let's give the 11 a go, and we'll take the 5 for the bits that the 11 can't get. Sounds good to me. Super duper. Let's try and dry bush without knocking that leg off again. Smudgy, smudgy dry brush. It's where you've got a model that's this big, that's attached to the base by like just this little bit here. It feels ever so weird in the hand. Slow rule. You have a one of a kind mind, my friend. Good to see. Good to see. I am obviously as innocent and pure as the driven snow. Watch the semis and the finals. So Slow Rule's been watching semis. calls me out for taking a 9. Yeah, so you watched a bit, but didn't quite catch Lily. I'm going to try and find that on demand at the weekend when I've got some free time. Final was super short. Who was in the final, Lily? Haha. Getting married to an Imperial Knight. Sounds good to me. Oh, this brush is lovely and fluffy. Not used it for a while. Right, let's get loads of white on here. Because the Swarm Lord I didn't put enough white on, and he looks like kind of dark and dirty. Which is alright, so it's a okay look, but I don't want too much of it in the army. So we'll try and get plenty of white on this one. The age-old argument of would you rather have too much or too little? In this case, I'm going with too much. Imperial Knights versus Death Guard as the final. Wow, the Knights dominated, did they? Wow, we've got Gat in the chat who would trade their child for one of these models. Well, not sure that's a fair trade, sir. How are you doing? Are you a Warhammer kind of guy? Welcome to the stream, Gat. Good to have you here.
Hey up, we got a new subscriber, baby.
Slow roof. Slow roof. Slow roof. Slow roof, baby. Well, thank you very much, Slow Rule. Appreciate that. We like a good little sub celebration around.
Hey up, we got a
2 for
new
the price of 1,
subscriber,
baby. Go. Beyond hope, yeah. Beyond hope, yeah. Beyond hope, yeah. Yeah, baby. Oh, a little trip through the warp to celebrate a couple of subs. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. It's good to have you here. Don't forget to get involved in the Discord. That's where a lot of the fun is to be had when we're not streaming. Knight shot every slow walking Death Guard off the board and then walked onto the points and Knight mogged them. Lovely. Peak gameplay. Layouts were super shooting favoured. Okay. Not a fan of the maximum 18-inch sightlines. Hella open field. It was a slaughter. A bloodbath. Zinch, son or Nurgle daughter? I'm not a Warhammer guy. Just ate my child. Well, I'm a Nurgle kind of guy. I mean, predominantly, as you can see, blood for the blood god. However, Nurgle is my second favourite chaos god. A great unclean one. Hey, do you want to see my great unclean one? I'll show you my great unclean one. Oh. Here we go, here's the badger. Painted this on stream a few weeks ago. I think it was just before Christmas actually. And it was my first time using a like a rust effect. Don't know if you can see that. Give a bit of light. There you go. I thought the rust went on pretty well. Quite enjoyed rusting it up. I like rusty spoons. So yeah, there you go. My first Nurgle character. Enjoyed that. I'm hoping he means the model. Bouncing, you and Slow Rule between you. Filth. Filthy minds. Salad fingers. Slow Rule. I've said I like rusty spoons several times on this stream, and you're the first person to say salad fingers. I believe. Someone else might have said it. Can't remember. David Firth, comedy genius. Oh, Sai. Good to see you, sir. Sai is my favourite Imperial Fist collector. And Sai no longer has a grey pile of shame. You've painted everything, Sai. You've painted it all. Good to hear. Hopefully it's in the Discord for us to have a look at. Let's take in some paint, this thing. Wife just turned to me and said, "You're definitely a Zinch, love." And I'm unsure how I should feel about the conviction in her voice. Looks cool, love the intestines. Thank you, Gat. Appreciate that, appreciate that. And bouncing, this is me behaving. Sigh, you went back and fixed the mistakes on your other miniatures. Nice, good stuff, man. Imagine picking Warhammer as a hobby and you choose humans, and many people do, to be fair. They're quite popular. At least pick the fun humans. At least Guard I can understand. Everyone I know who's military either plays Votan or Guard. Okay. So is anybody working on any particular minis today, or worked on any during the weekend? Don't forget there's a like button if you haven't pressed it, and there's a Discord if you're not in there. Be good to have you there. I'll do a little bit of a Discord review shortly. We'll have a look what people have been posting. Always good to see. Good to see. Nice to see ya. To see ya. So we'll concentrate the white in the middle of the wings. Let the outside be a little bit darker. Nothing too serious, just slapping it on, having the fun. That's the way Warhammer is done. Having the fun, having the fun. That's the way the Warhammer is done. Is in my mind anyway. Rule of cool, baby. Get some of that in there. Go on, get that in there. Get it. Go on. Oh, I've knocked some. I've knocked some of his spikes off. So he's lost legs and a spike so far on today's stream. This is more damage than he is accustomed to taking to. Make this very bright, even up the sides so that they are roughly similar. This side is a lot more dark than that one, so let's just even that up a touch. Then time to go in with the little 5, get some of the bits I haven't gotten yet. That's why my humans are the Imperial agents. Nice. We like Lily's agents. They are très bien, très bien. Waiting for my Citadel skulls to get here so I can add some more to my miniatures and make them the way I like them. Nice one, Si. I look forward to seeing how they look, Si, when you're done scattering the skulls. Skulls for the Skull Throne. And Lily was able to pick up a Necrosaur Amintar this weekend. Working on putting him together. Lily! Do you mean one of these? Here's one I didn't make earlier. Still in the box, still in the shiny wrapping. But I do intend on making this one at some point. Pretty cool model. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Slowly working my way through planning the colour layout for Tau. And Wife is still picking the colours for the Nids. So have you been playing Tau versus Nids and they're all grey? You got 2,000... Oh no. What? Hang on. How's this work? You've been playing 2,000 point games with grey models? What's going on? Knocking spikes off. Ah! Good job you said that, otherwise I'd have completely forgotten to put these back on. I'm easily distracted. Oh. Oh, I've covered myself in super glue. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh, it's so hot as well. This is why I don't use super glue, but I find if something comes off, you tend to have to put it back on with super glue. Oh, bloody hell. It's all going from bad to worse. I'm blaming slow rule. Oh, I've dropped it again. Not having much in the way of luck today. Oh, crumbs. I can't reach it. It seemed like the most annoying possible place to get this off. And all of this time the glue is drying. Alright. Hopefully that will stick. Doesn't look particularly well seated. Leave that for a second, let it dry. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of my digits now have super glue all over them, which is not ideal. I am not very good at using super glue, would not recommend. Not skull trophies of the ones they killed or memories of the fallen brothers. Gameplay is gameplay, my dude. Yeah, for sure, man. I've got... There's pictures of the last game I had from a couple of weeks ago in the Ozone. And not all the models there are painted. Gazkull Thracker is grey on the table. We still had a lot of fun. Way braver than me with my sausage fingers. Yeah, I've got like big bear palms, man. I find Necrons particularly difficult because they're very fiddly. Ah, you've been playing some Tabletop Simulator. Nice. Yeah, Tabletop Simulator is good. Good for learning the game for sure. See if we can get some of this in here. Ha, Lily! I as of yesterday, I set up a wish list, Lily. Funny you should mention that. If you do exclamation mark wish list or exclamation mark supplies, you can, if you want to send me something, you're more than welcome. It will be gratefully received. But yeah, I've got some Necrons ready to be assembled. But if you remember when I was quite ill before Christmas, that's the last time I put Necrons together, and they really tried my patience. I'm a pretty happy-go-lucky kind of guy, but Necrons are something else. You could use them. You could use Necrons to like torture information out of prisoners of war, or Chaos Trim. They'll soon start talking. Let me tell you that. think I've got a decent covering, to be honest. Looking forward to slapping on some contrast paints. And that should dry pretty quickly as well, so whilst we're waiting for it to dry, I'll have a little look in the Discord, see who's done what. Def Krieg is here in the Twitch chat, representing the purple brand. All by yourself in the Twitch chat. How's it going, Krieg? Are you good? Thank you for coming back and watching the stream with us again. Chaos Knights are new to me, as I last played in 6th or 7th edition. Yeah, I started buying again a couple of years ago, and prior to that, I hadn't played since like 3rd or 4th edition when I was a kid. When I was a wee nipper, I was a wee little baby. And yeah, it's a lot of fun. I'm enjoying it, and it's good to do it with you guys here as well. We started Warhammer streaming in August. Back then we were doing 1 day a week. Now we do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, which is good. Warhammer isn't that expensive overall if you get second-hand or discount pieces. And it's less than a Yu-Gi-Oh deck, I'll tell you that. Yeah, for sure. Everything has to be in perspective, right? Lovely Tyrannid mini I see today. Yes, we have the Hive Tyrant with the wings, which is good. This is my second to last Tyrannid unit. I've got a load of Gene Stealers I need to do at some point. And then my Tyrannid army will be entirely painted. At which point I'll have to buy some more. What a shame. What a shame. I must purchase more Warhammer. Chaos Trim bothers me less than Sisters Gribblies. Is that so, Lily? I mean, I've never painted a Sisters Gribblies. I saw some Sororitas in my local game store at the weekend. Quite a lot of it as well, actually. I actually went in there and for the first time in a long time didn't buy anything. It felt very weird walking out without a box. But nothing really took my fancy, and I applied the rule of cool. I nearly bought Magnus the Red, but then decided against it for the time being. Going lovely. Finished my ATTE Lego set and mid-build on an Acclamator set now. Nice one, Krieg. Branching out into the other areas of plastic. Good stuff, good stuff. Slow rule. Love getting 3D... Oh, hang on. Scrolled past the bit I was reading. Oh, chat disconnected. Chat reconnected. Okay. Love getting 3D printed Greenling bits off Etsy. Had a really cool idea to put a ton of hooks on the shoulders of the knights and then hang trophies of beaten armies on. Yeah, that'd be nice. You'd get quite a few trophies on the knights as well, right? You ever fancied getting a 3D printer, Slow Rule? Or do you even have one, perhaps? After doing chonky Death Guard, these sisters are so tiny and full of dribblies. Yeah, Patrick's been working on the sisters, right? How you finding it, Patrick? Yeah, Sai, you're in Canada, right? But Canada has Etsy. Yeah, good to know, good to know. Is Etsy a worldwide thing then? Should have checked if links was okay. Yeah, do what you want, Slow Rule. Just don't stand in the fire. Where did you post the link? Because I can't see a link. Oh, you probably posted it in Discord. Surprised you didn't buy Magnus. I thought about it. I did think about it, because that's the only one that I don't have in terms of Demon Primarchs. Although, we're supposed to be getting a new Demon Primarch this year, right? How did you manage to do that? Didn't buy Heresy, I know. I think even the guy at the till was confused. Every time I walk into my shop, I always eye Kairos Fate Weaver. Yeah, that's a cool model. You want to run him with your Chaos Knights? You can run Kairos with Chaos Knights. It's always interesting the ways that you can and can't combine Chaos models, right? Like, I remember, I think it might even have been yourself, Lily, that told me you can, in Emperor's Children, you can run a Mauler Fiend, but not a Forge Fiend. Weird. Not getting a 3D printer at current prices, I'd use it for so little. See, I wasn't sure how much I'd use mine, but since I got it in like September last year, and I've used it quite a lot. I mean, I've printed enough stuff that I would have spent more buying the bits I've printed. Because everything that happens in the house now, I'm like, can I 3D print that? Whereas I used to just go straight on Amazon and buy it. Like, I needed a new paint pot stand, so I was like, yep, 3D print that. 3D print scenery, 3D print the... not the torso for this one. This one I used the real torso, but the torso on my Swarm Lord is 3D printed. 3D printed a Rhino, just to see how that went. Some Terminators. Some decorations for my incoming child's bedroom, which will be this room, which means everything in here has got to go downstairs at some point in the not too distant future. So at the weekend I was putting curtains up in my new room so that I can block the rest of the world out and let you guys in. Sai, why is it I always think you're Canadian? It's like Diff3, who is a Mexican guy who lives in the Netherlands, who I always think's Portuguese. I don't know why my brain makes these connections incorrectly, and consistently incorrectly as well. Haha, slow rule. Standing in the fire for the DPS increase, I like it. Patrick's posting a comparison in Discord. Magnus, Lord of the Computer. Harlequins are all 3D printed outside of some of the characters. Nice one, Lily. Yeah, I think it's good to have a little bit of 3D printing in your life. It's interesting because it's it's a little bit different. A little bit different to put together, a little bit different to paint. Haha. You wouldn't download a car. You wouldn't download a 2k point army. Do I ever say A at the end of every sentence? Or sorry? Yeah, careful. Black Sigil Studios will get you. I'm fairly sure he's Canadian. He is a top chap. If anyone hasn't seen him before, he's got a YouTube channel where he does old world content, which is super good. I watched his stream yesterday. It was a good laugh. Very well produced as well. He's got a very good setup. You'll find him in the self-promotion section of my Discord. How do you know he's a top? It's a good point. One should never assume. Real Slafe. Slafe? Where is Slafe? I'm sure Slafe's Canadian as well. Oh no, I don't know. I'm going to stop accusing people of Canadianism now. I'll keep my map to myself. Although what I am going to do is I'm going to get one of those maps where you can scratch off the countries for the background of my new stream setup, so I can scratch off everyone that views and see the areas of the world we have touched with the stream. Let's have a look in the Discord. Who's been posting what? Right. Alex, which is Diff3, who I was literally just talking about, has posted his posted the battle that he had with his Black Templar. Hey, good stuff. Good stuff. Looks good, man. Black Templars tabled their opponent. Nice. GG. Sai has posted his Imperial Fist collection in his magnetized case. Nice. Haha. Slow Rule thought it was an oven for a second. Patrick's work in progress sisters. Let's have a look. Nice. See, my first thought when I saw that one was, by the power of Grayskull, I have the power! Somewhere between He-Man and Ric Flair, that's the vibe you got going off there. Oh, looks like someone allowed a bot into the Discord chat. Let me go ban that. Various fumble. Right, bye-bye. And the final thing that I can see posted is Patrick with the Blight Lord Terminator showing the size of the Sister Repentia. Hey, Beyond Hope is here. Made it to the stream. Hello, hello. Good to have you here. How you doing, Beyond Hope? Are you good? Are you très bien? Ooh, someone's posted in TCG. Haha. Sleeve them nicely. They deserve love. Do you still have any of your cards, Slow Rule? If so, be good to see in the TCG chat. Good, mate. How are you then? Yeah, I'm alright, thank you, Beyond Hope. What have you been up to? What have you been doing? Will say it's very weird. I've not played a physical Yu-Gi-Oh game in over 18 months. Went locals every week for years and kept up since 2009. Now I'm out of the loop. I should sell. Well, who knows? Who knows? Before you sell, stick some pictures in the Discord. We don't have enough TCG. Anyone that has TCG and wants to post it in the Discord will be very welcomed indeed. Beyond Hope, working on commissions, running errands, usual stuff. What have you been working on then, sir? What have you been applying the paint to? As I am now going to load up my palette and do a little bit of the old slappy slappy choppy choppy, enjoy the fun. Hey look, if I put my palette like that, I look like a soggy trading card myself. Stalwart Protector. Right, which one of these brushes do I want to use? Probably this one, I reckon, for now. Slap on some paint. What are we doing today? What have we got? Right, I usually start with yellow. That's not the right one. Imposter! Where is it? It's over here. Don't worry, guys. I've got it. I've got it. Yeah, we've got the Hive Tyrant. The Winged Hive Tyrant. Nice big model. We've chucked a bit of white on there to go with the black and grey. Beyond Hope is painting a giant dragon that is a bit taller than an Imperial Knight. Wow! Sounds good, man. That's pretty big. Pretty big dragon. Patrick, have you got any brand of brushes that you favour? If I'm honest, Patrick, I've not found a brand that I think is better than other brands yet. But I'm more than open to suggestions. So, I did get a suggestion from Hexen to buy these Kalinsky brushes. And I must say they're pretty good. Pretty good, but I wasn't blown away. But I want to try some of the other stuff in the Kalinsky range. But anybody here got a favourite brand of brush? Any recommendations in the chat? Favourite brand of brush is my hair when I forget to tie it back. That's your favourite brand of teeth floss. That's what the hair's for when you forget to tie it back. Mine's tied back. Out of the way, out of sight, out of mind. Generic Amazon synthetic brushes. Yeah, that's what I'm about to use now. Its brand name is Golden Maple. Using the power of the Golden Maple. Shout out Canada. I think I've made my wet palette a little too wet today, but we shall persevere and see what happens. It's pretty decent, to be fair. Pretty decent. I'll take that. I'll take that. Jolly bloody good, that. Jolly bloody good. Splodge on some yellow. And again, away we go. We're off to the races, boys. Wildly inaccurate with that. Not the end of the world. Right, he's got a yellow leg. Yellow outside of the leg, followed by yellow inside. Golden maple, like it's flavoured. That'd be good. Paintbrushes where the end's flavoured. Golden maple. Stop saying Canada. Canada. Don't you know I'm local? Patrick, I use synthetics from the craft store and they work great. Bought an Army Painter character brush and it's pants. I've had some trouble with the Army Painter brushes, if I'm honest. Like, I bought quite a few of them. And some of them like lost their shape almost instantly. Somewhat disappointing. However, if they want to send me some for free to try out, if if they make a new style of brush that they think we want a streamer with less than 500 subs to review our brush. I'll be all over that. You can now enjoy your paint with a flavoured brush. Nice. Slow rule, you got to stop drinking that. It's not good for you. Stop drinking the null oil. Put it down. He's got a yellow tail now as well. Lovely jubbly. Oh, it's quite hard to hold though. Yeah, that's what I've heard about the army painter brushes. Yeah, I have unfortunately had bad experiences with those myself, although I wouldn't rule out you guys go and try them and find out for yourself whether they're any good or not. What's bad for me might be good for you, you never know. You said that with the same cadence as my wife. Haha, great minds tell slow rule off alike. Good stuff, good stuff. Army Painter Fanatic paints are great. Brushes, in my experience, avoid. Yeah, I wouldn't disagree, Patrick. However, as always, give everything a go yourself. Figure it out for yourself. And if I need to review a product, by all means, let me know. I'll go buy one. If you want to know what it's like. Or if you want to send something through the Amazon wish list, even better. Set that up at the weekend because somebody in Discord asked for it, so it's there if anyone wants to send anything through. I think from the settings, I think you can send stuff that isn't on the wish list as well, so by all means send whatever you want. Let's have some fun. do like a few Fnatic paints, but they do not behave well with an airbrush. See, I have yet to purchase an airbrush, as I don't have the space in this room. However, as I was saying earlier, I'm being kicked out of this room, and I will be in a different room downstairs where theoretically I can have a little airbrush station. So quite looking forward to that, having a little go on the old airbrushing, seeing how much of a mess I can make. Should be fun, we can learn together. I've only ever used brushes from Fred Aldous. Never heard of that. But if they are recommended, maybe I'll check them out. Stick them in the suggestion box in the Discord, then that's what Hexen did, and I picked some up. Not worth it over all my personal dexterity. Yeah, I'm not the most dexterous of humans, for sure. I'm built for just lifting heavy things, not for delicately painting minis, but this is the path I have chosen. Nice, Patrick getting a review in chat of his sisters from the Discord. Nice, we like to see. Oh, slow rule, you don't even want to see my keyboard. It's under here, and occasionally I pull it out to type on chat and get a load of abuse. There's about 1,300 calories worth of crumbs in my keyboard. Right, TCG, let's have a quick look. Ooh, nice. Pokemon badges. I like it. Ooh, good stuff. Even a half-finished Tau in there as well. Good stuff. Volcarona, Reshiram. Hey, you even got Yu-Gi-Oh there. Yu-Gi-Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh. Latias, EX, nice. Got some cool cards there. Some very nice stuff. I like it. Thank you for sharing. Crack out the Yu-Gi-Oh stuff later. I only know stuff about Yu-Gi-Oh from like original Yu-Gi-Oh. Like cards I had when I was a kid were like Dark Magician, Blue Eyes White Dragon. I think there was a Red Eyes Black Dragon. Yeah, that sort of stuff. Pot of Greed, I remember being a thing. Yeah, I had a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh when I was a teenager. Not a lot since. And if you're telling me it's very expensive now, then it's very unlikely I get involved in it. I sold all of my Pokemon cards. Was it last year or the year before? Maybe the year before, I think. Hey, Raven's in the chat. Good to see you, Raven. How's it going? So, Raven and Slow Rule in the chat. Double Manchester squad. Gang, gang. Good to have you here. Good to have you here. Us abuse you? How rude. We would never do such a thing. And that's Bouncing Swords, the person who won free Warhammer on this channel in December. You naughty biscuit. You've got 9 broadsides. That's about 8.5 too many broadsides. Yeah, I used to make my own gym badges when I was a kid. I never had any of the original cool ones that you've got. I used to make them out of, like, I'd go to the beach and collect seashells and make Pokemon gym badges. Because I was super cool. I was super cool. That was in. I distinctly remember playing a game of Pokemon cards with a guy called Craig Middleton when I was at primary school, and a guy called Sam Garrett. Those were the days. Those were the bloody days. Wonder what they're doing with their lives now. Hopefully they are having all of the fun. How have I managed to get splodges of yellow on the wing? Love Yu-Gi-Oh gameplay, but to catch up on decks, 300 quid easily. Oh dear, oh dear. Can you buy proxy cards? Play the game, but with proxy cards? I guess that's the thing, right? Haha, yes we would. Sigh. Sigh's a naughty little biscuit as well. Lily realised I never got a family photo of my army before it went to tournament. It's in the Discord now. Nice, let's go check out Lily's army. Imagine a squad of 3 broadsides being 240. A world we can hope to live in. Raven, good, thanks for asking. What have you been up to, Raven? You been doing any hobbying recently? Been up to much at the weekend? It's not really a good way to proxy Yu-Gi-Oh. Ah, you're a big eventer, Slow Rule. Okay, okay. Oh, I didn't see the framed ones. I clicked top left, top right, bottom left, bottom right. Didn't even notice the one in the middle. Now we're talking. You got Latios. What's that in the top right corner? Can't read that. Nice Eevee. Reshiram in the middle. Base set 2 Charizard. Yes, I pronounce it Charizard, not Charizard. Deal with it. Oh, Machamp and Typhlosion. That's an expensive set that they're from as well, right? I recognise the border. What is it? Is it Sky Ridge? Something like that? I mean, I'm not an absolute aficionado. I had a full original base set that I sold a couple of years ago. I probably still got the pictures somewhere, actually. Let me have a quick look. Quick look for the TCG. Pokemon pics. Bum, bum, bum. Yes. Yeah, let me chuck this in here just as a random picture whilst I'm streaming. Have a quick look at that. I've been doing a little painting, finished a small statue, and working on guts currently. Guts! I look forward to seeing the guts, Raven. Well, this yellow's coming on nicely. Getting a good bit of colour on here. Are these custom hive colours? Yeah, these are just the colours that I wanted to paint. My whole army is yellow, orange and turquoise. Did you see me showing them earlier in the stream? I've got nearly a full painted army of Tyranids now in this colour. It's very similar to one of the alternative Leviathan colour schemes, I think. I think they're yellow and orange. However, I wasn't trying to follow a colour scheme, I liked these colours together, so this is what I did. Rule of cool, baby! Big fan of the rule of cool. The E-Reader series, that's it. Yeah, one of the first guys to ever watch this stream. I went around to his house actually for a party once, and he has the Sky Ridge Charizard. Apparently it's worth like thousands of pounds. That's an insane card to have in the collection, right? In fact, he's the guy that designed this logo. Cool guy, although I don't hear from him anymore, which is a shame. Big shame, big shame. Wow, dude, that looks hella cool. Never used small binders, but that looks clean AF. Yeah, I think with the with how small the original Wizards of the Coast collections were, they were quite good in the little binders. Whereas nowadays, like a collection's like minimum 200 cards, right? Unfortunately not. I was late to the stream today. I may have shown them on other streams, but yeah, to show you what the colour scheme looks like when it's finished, let me grab you a couple of Tyranids to have a look at. So this is pretty much what we're aiming for. Here is quite a big boy. Tyrannofex. And here is a Psychophage. Pretty cool guy. So yeah. Yellow underneath, orange on top, turquoise weaponry. Good stuff, good stuff. And a base that is just the stuff that you put at the bottom of the fish tank. Cheap in bulk, looks pretty decent. Super duper! Ba-ba-da. The crystal one, yeah, it's hella expensive. It's got the orange creature on it, so automatically mega expensive. Yeah, yeah, it's an expensive one. That one for sure. Carnifex with the casino cannon, big fan. It's not gambling if you always hit. I haven't played it on the tabletop yet, actually. Maybe I'll do so in my next game. There's a good chance that when I move into my new room, which has a bit more space, I'll hopefully be able to start doing some games on stream at some point. That's the dream. That is the dream. We'll see how we get on with that. Getting lots of yellow on here, which is good. Super duper fun times, baby. A little bit more wing spine to do, and then we'll flip it over and have a look at the back. That's lush. Almost reminds me of a Hawaii theme. Aquatic theme, yeah. Definitely aquatic, seeing as the base is covered in fish tank goods. That's lush. I can pinpoint exactly where you're from by that. Yeah, there's something very Welsh about the use of the word lush, right? Fex's Ruptor Cannon being 2 shots at 18 strength, -4 AP. What? Really? That's a hella strong weapon, right? That's outrageously strong. What's the biggest strong gun in your robot army, Slow Rule? Good knowledge though. Top knowledge. Didn't you say you were going to move into the room last weekend? I said I was going to start moving into the room last weekend. That is correct. And I did indeed put up 2 curtain rails And now I have curtains in that room, which is good. A good start. And I ordered the display cabinets. I mean, they're just bookshelves. So I ordered the bookshelves. They're being delivered tomorrow, so I'm going to have to assemble those at some point. It's going to take ages getting all this stuff downstairs. That's the main problem. That's a gross stat line, yeah, for sure, man. Wow, that's a good skill to have. Reading the data sheet, storing it away. A room isn't a room without curtains. Yeah, they were necessary. Because otherwise people are going to be looking through the window, watching me react to you guys subscribing and thinking, I need to be committed. That man has lost his mind. Send in the white coats. So yeah, I'll be blocking that out. Coming along nicely, this. Coming along nicely. Did you end up going for IKEA shelves or something else? I actually got them from B&Q in the end. So, yeah, very similar to IKEA stuff, but a lot cheaper. I got 4 bookshelves for the price of 1 IKEA bookshelf. Only 30 range. I mean, that's pretty decent when you're firing that amount of power. Focus pulse on the surge. That is one hell of a weapon. Can't have shelves in my house. The cat would destroy them. Okay, we need a picture of the cat, the destroyer, in the Discord. My cat just sits. If she fits, she sits. So yeah, we may end up with a stream where one of the shelves has a cat mini in it. We shall find out. Because that room is technically her room. It's got her cat tower in it. Hey, Hexen is here. Same shit, new day. Well, I'm glad you're here, Hexen. That's always good. Have you been doing any minis, Hexen, recently? You managed to get an opportunity to do a little bit of making or painting at all? That's a great deal then. Yeah, I was quite happy with it. I was quite surprised really that they were that price as well. So yeah, I bought a few of them. We'll get those assembled during this week at some point. For Tau, anything below cross map is low range. Okay. Storm Surge weapon is silly and awesome. Volcano Lance is also great in Knights. Okay, and Hexen's figuring out a paint scheme for Cruel Boys. Nice. Always like to see the Hexen figuring out colour schemes posts in the Discord. Always good to see. Well, I think that's layer 1 of yellow done. Yeah, happy with that. It's been nice chucking on some yellow and having a chat with you guys. I'm going to nip for a quick wee and then have a look in the Discord, see what you guys have been posting. Got to admit, I prefer the Gatlings. Are way more scary than the Volcanoes. Okay. Volcano Lancers aren't fun to be on the receiving end of. The one game I played in recent memory, I had a whole Crusader squad wiped. Wow. Gatling, 36 shots and lethal on 3+. Ooh. Brrr. Still debating whether to get Ossiarch Bone Reapers or Daughters of Cain Spearhead box. I quite like the Bone Reapers. Especially the new boxes for those that are coming out. Pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. Right, let me nip for a wee. BRB. Oh, we are back. Bone Reapers are really cool, yeah. The only problem with Bone Reapers is painting bones, which I'm not particularly good at. Gatling are great, but they very much rely on the detachment. Either Infernal or Iconoclast. If you need to clear the chaff. Infernal and Fiefdom, they are cracked. We've got the knowledgeable players in the chat today. I'd need to be looking all of this stuff up. Getting my my roster out on my phone and having a little look. I say go for the Bone Reapers. Always cool looking in my opinion. Skeleton Horde. It's my friend for bones. Who makes Skeleton Horde? Is that a Citadel one or what? What do you put under the Skeleton Horde? Pallid bone. See, I've got pallid bone and I can never get it to go how I want it to go. What's the secret, Hexen? Where is it? I've got it around here somewhere. Where's my pallid bone gone? Yeah, there it is. Pallid bone. Yeah, what's the secret to getting a good pallid bone, Hexen? Maybe I apply it to... maybe I put too much on. Maybe I need to be more... Yeah, I can never get this to work. Maybe I'll get a skeleton miniature at some point and try and give it a go. Problem in chair, I reckon. Streamer gets his pallid bone out on stream. Chat discusses the coloration. See, Slow Rule, you found a good stream this evening. I hope you're having a good time. Wraithbone spray. Any white spray or light grey works with contrast. I'll have to try out pallid bone. Painting bone with ochre, tan and ivory is tedious. Yeah, bouncing. I think that's my problem, you know. Slapping too much of the contrast on. Bone from Pro Acryl. As a base is great for bone. Ah, back on the Pro Acryl promotion. Was it yourself last week that was... No, I don't think it was. So who was it who was saying that Pro Acryl has the best white? Titanium white. I remember having a big Pro Acryl conversation last week. Sounds like we have multiple Pro Acryl fans in the chat. Your painting is giving my wife ideas and reassurance about doing it. Good stuff, good to hear. Always good. We've encouraged quite a lot of people around these parts. There are people in the Discord and in the stream here who prior to watching the stream had 0 miniatures and now have multiple armies. So yeah, if I can give you the confidence to do something, that's always good. Seeing as I am by no means the best painter. Not even average. But I enjoy doing it. I stick to the rule of cool. I have fun. And as a bonus, I get to chat to you lot as well. Which is very nice. Remember he got his great unclean one out at the first? Yeah. Bouncing swords and slow rule together as a lethal combination. Beyond hope. It's the best white. No debate. Okay, Pro Acryl Titanium White. I might have to chuck one of those on the Amazon wish list. Pro Acryl has the best white and Vallejo the best black. Good stuff. Good stuff. It's all about just doing it and trying. The first ones will be scary, but the worst you can just strip it. Yeah, for sure. Haha, Pro Acryl is a Pokemon, right? Have a quick look in the Discord, see what you guys have been doing in there. Really should sell these. Okay, we've got some Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Effect Veiler. 1996. Ooh, first edition. Nice. Rollin Lockbird. Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit. Nibiru, the Primal Being. Pot of Duality. Forbidden Droplet. Infinite Impermanence. Edgy title, that one. Some nice cards you've got there. Very good, very nice. Ooh. I forgot Lily posted Lily's army. Imperial agents. Wow, look at that. Look at the big family photo that we've got. Some very striking bases there as well, I like it. Like marshmallows. Or do I just see marshmallows because I'm a fatty bum bum? Who knows? Oh, the tank on the left. I like that. Very nice. I think I've seen that on here before. A very nice army, Lily. I like it. Ah, your bases are 2/3 pink and 1/3 fine pink glitter. Awesome stuff, I like that. Who is gonna win? We've got Size Imperial Fist. Haha. I like it. Nice stuff, man. Nice stuff. Cracking towel as well. Oh, someone's posted something in pet pictures. Nice. Bracky. Named after Jackie Stallone. I like it. I'm Bracky. Had him since he was 14 weeks old. Good stuff. Nice. I've got a black cat. Might be a picture of her somewhere in that same channel, actually. You'll have to do quite a lot of scrolling, though. There's a... Oh, I just noticed one of the people, Kriegsman Kurt, seems to have left our Discord. Posted a picture of his cat and buggered off. Yeah, if you scroll up long enough, you'll see a picture of my cat. Sat on a shelf like she usually is. She fits, she sits. We need a new bathroom. I mean, what a world that we live in now that you can pay for a bathroom in Yu-Gi-Oh cards. If I only had kept the Yu-Gi-Oh cards I had as a kid and put them in sleeves and storage, and my Pokemon cards and my Magic cards and everything else that I collected that when I moved out my dad threw in the bin. He's named after Umbreon, but the Japanese name. Okay, nice. Haha, I should have chosen better. No. Rule of cool. You've rule of cool the cat's name. I like it. Let's chuck a second layer of yellow on, shall we? Wash on the fun. Fun house. This is the fun house. Haha, I remember the twins. Don't you mean Pat Sharp? Pat Sharp, whoop whoop. Good old Funhouse twins. We had 3 cats named after Studio Ghibli characters. Nice. Does anyone else name their miniatures? Not currently, but I could be persuaded to. Anyone wants to name this guy? Yeah, perhaps they should have names rather than this guy. The naming window is now open for my winged Tyranid Hive Tyrant. Get involved. And if anyone's lurking in the background of the YouTube that hasn't yet got involved, now's the time. Name this character and it will forever be titled your first ever post in the YouTube. Pretty cool. Give it a go. What have you got? Doesn't have to be clever. Your cats were called Calcifer, Totoro and Hal Pendragon. But you think this guy should be called Dave. Dave the Hive Tyrant. Well, there you go. This is Dave. We are currently painting Dave. David. David the Hive Tyrant. Played a kid with a Nid army. His Hive Tyrant has the terrifying name of Simon. Simon. Well, Simon says, trying to think of a witty name, but yeah, Dave is simple. It works. Maybe we should double them up and call him David Simonson. Hello, I'm David Simonson, the Hive Tyrant. I'm here to make sure you follow all OSHA safety regulations. Why's the music stopped? What a strange time for the music to stop. I am David Simonson. Hear me roar. Well, there we go. Put that back on. Try and drown out my nonsense with some loud guitars. Oh, I think it's playing the same song again as well. I wonder if the pretzel server's gone down. That's not happened for a long time. I've got loads on the wing there. Didn't mean to do that. Not ideal. Right, so we've just got the back of the wings, and then we'll have done 2 full layers of yellow, which is good. Good. Winged Hive Tyrant is way more of a Gregory. You can be like, get him, Greg, while eating Greg's. Oh, yes. Nice bit of pastry. Bit of pastry whilst the Tyranids do their thing. Hello, Dave. You're my wife now. Greg's. So he's called Gregory, but Greg's for short. Maybe one of my other Tyranids should be Greg's. This one's already David Simonson. David Simonson. Maybe the Tyrannifex can be Gregory. Because he does some serious damage. He turns his foes into pastry. I might write the names on the side of the base as well, actually. You won't see too many Tyranids with David Simonson written on the side of it, or just Gregory. Alright, we've got loads of yellow on this guy now, which is nice. Suitably yellow. David's gone for a lie down. You mentioned OSHA and the music stopped. Yeah, that's it. A man with a high vis and a hard hat came in the house. Cut the music. Wow, Lily's built the Necrosaur whilst watching the stream. Good work. People weren't lying when they said it's massive for an infantry model. Yeah, I didn't realise it was an infantry model. It is pretty big, right? I assume that, yeah, this is to scale. 1:1 scale. So like you put it next to the Hive Tyrant at 1:1 scale, it's pretty big, right? Looks like it's probably as tall as a Hive Tyrant. Can't say I've ever seen the Necrosaur model before, but that's a wicked model. Scary that it's infantry, yeah. Haha, Gregory, rupture him! Tyrannifex should be called Alan. Tyrant Effects is already called Gregory. Unless his full name is Gregory Allenson. I'm never going to remember all these names now. Being shanked by someone called Gregory. Well, Gregory's got a massive gun. So you're going to get blasted by somebody called Gregory. Pretty large lad, a massive man, the big boy. Biggest Dickus. Do you think there's something funny about the name Biggest Dickus? Size comparison to the Void Dragon in the Discord. Right, good stuff, Lily. Lily hitting us with the size comparisons in the Discord. Okay, it's a good size. Oh, that Void Dragon's nice. Was that just an opportunity to show off your Void Dragon, Lily? That's a really nice, like, gradient you've got there with the purpley pinky red. That's awesome, man. Haha, my friend in Rome. He has a wife, you know. So, Lily reckons we need a Francis in there as well. Maybe the Swarm Lord can be Francis. My Tyranid army is going to have the coolest list of names you've ever heard. Void Dragon is a work in progress. Yeah, but the colours you've got in there are so nice. Really nice. I really like what you've done with that. That is top tier Void Dragon action. I like it. Hell, I have to watch that again now. Cheers for that. And a Bob. And tech support's here with a Clark. Can somebody take a list of all these names and put them in the suggestion box? And then I will label up all of my Tyranids with all of your suggestions. Because we've got... What have we got so far? Oh, I can't even remember. We've got Gregory. Alan. Alan! 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 We've got Francis. A Bob. Bob. A Clark. Swarmlord Francis is definitely a keeper, that's it. Dave, Alan, Francis, smashing High Fleet, that's it. What a High Fleet. Tech support, good to see you here, sir. How's it going? How's your Monday been so far? Whip in progress. No, sorry, you'll have to troll the VOD. Well, I do download every stream I've ever done, so if that's what I need to do to label up the army, that is what I'll do. Monday is hell on wheels so far. I mean, doesn't sound ideal. Oh, wow. Tech support. Look at that. That Dreadnought's awesome, man. Did a sick job of the flames as well, sir. Awesome. That is nice. Already on it. Oh, beyond hope. Hero. And then a hero comes along. I bet Beyond Hope's got a relative called Dave Allen. That's quite a Welsh name. I don't know. I don't even know where Beyond Hope's from. However, I've dubbed them as Welsh now. High Fleet names: Alan, Gregory, Francis, Bob, Clark. I feel like we've missed one. Alan, Gregory, Francis, Bob, Clark. Simon. We missed Simon. And Dave. Did we get Dave? Yeah, we got Dave. No, we didn't get Dave. You missed Dave and Simon. Yeah, Dave and Simon. Because this guy's called David Simonson. Tech support, that dread is next level. Yeah, man. Ah, you got a friend to do the flames. Tactical substitution with a paintbrush. I like it. Calling in a favour. I'll let you decide. Simone. Awesome. Hey, we could have Simon and Simone. I've got these pairs. Oh. This could be Simon and Simone as a pair. What do you reckon? Or have you got a better name for a pair of Carnifex? What do you reckon? Tyrannid feels weird, not seeing 3 or 4 Norns. I don't have a single Norn yet. You never know. Well, you never know what the future holds. That's the thing around here. You'll very rarely see anything meta, unless by accident. I just have the fun with the cool stuff. Timon and Pumbaa. Haha. That's a good shout, Lily. I like it. Who knew naming a load of Tyranids could be this much fun? Hakuna Matata. Streamer gets out his pair. Calls them his Carnifex. Asks chat to name him. Chat has good ideas. You've got a club tournament and Blob is playing triple Norns. Blob, it'd be good to see him in the Discord, sir. Oh, I think you've just joined. I think you were followed in by a bot, though. So I've got Sebastian Blob. I've given you a role because I don't think you're a bot. However, Colon3, who followed you in, Eliza. Have we got an Eliza in the chat, or is that a bot? What do we reckon? Bot or not a bot? Ha! The perfect cross post. Part cat, part card. Anyone used to watch Card Capture? That's just made me think of that. Look at that card. PP up. That's what you need to do. Keep your PP up. Ruining your deck. Look at that. Doesn't look too dissimilar to my cat, to be fair. First the Great Unclean One, then the Pallid Bone, and now this. What's happened today? You got it. Like, this is all Slow Roll's fault. Slow Roll and Bouncing have been corrupting minds like true Chaos Gods today. Card Captor Secura. Hexen. Hexen straight in there with the knowledge. Is it still going, or is it... I seem to remember watching Card Captor Secura when I was like... Well, it must be 15, 20 years ago now. I used to love that show. Beast mode, more Norns, tell them every objective is yours. Ha, and this is us behaving. Bloody hell, bloody hell. I'm gonna be real with you, I am not real, I am simply an SLM. There are no bots that intelligent, Slow Rule. Metal! Bit loud, that one, so do you know what, let's put a different genre on, shall we? Anyone pick a genre for the last half hour of the stream? Anything you want to hear on my royalty free pretzel music player? Modern decks of pennies. That's interesting. Some of the most recent modern cards I bought were what's the most recent base set called? Paldean Fates, I want to say. Hey, Metalhead. Can't say I'd change much. Fair enough. Electro Swing. See how close to that I can get in the genres available on the pretzel player. Hang on. What's going on here? Let's click this button and see what happens, shall we? Well, I'm not entirely sure what's happened there, but this will do for now. Black Sigil. Things have been a little bit crazy this evening, but I'm glad you're liking the colour. Slapped on a couple of layers of yellow. But mainly we've just been talking utter nonsense, and we've named almost every character in my Tyranid army. So if you've got any names you'd like to throw into the hat, Black Sigil, you'd be more than welcome. And we decided to change the genre of music, and this is what we've ended up with. Bardcore. Oh, what a time to be alive. Caravan Palace and Power of Steel would represent Electro Swing well. The problem that I have is I just have a royalty-free music player. So I just pick a genre. Do you want me to tell you the genre that this came up from? Synthwave. So I clicked on Synthwave, and now we have Bardcore. I don't know what is happening. This is it. We're getting hyped right now. Look how leaky the yellow was. Clearly put far too much on. But I'm going to paint the wings orange anyway, so it should be okay. Or do I want to paint them turquoise? I think I've got... What colour's the wings on this guy? Hang on. think I'll go orange on the wings. That was my intention when I started painting him, was to do orange wings, so... Because I've got blue wings on one of my other guys. Do I do... I could go half and half. Orange there, blue there, blue there. Maybe I'll do that. Half and half wings. Is half and half wings a good shout? I've forgotten what the Carnifex was called now. Simon and Simone, was it? My Carnifex brood. Right, so orange here, blue here, blue here, blue here, blue here, orange, blue, orange, blue, blue, orange, blue, orange, blue, blue, orange, blue, orange, blue. Yeah, that works. I'm going for it. What's the worst that can happen, right? Let's do some wingy wingy fun times, shall we? Ah, Timon and Pumbaa. Yeah, we need to figure out whether it's Simon and Simone or Timon and Pumbaa. What do you reckon? That's the only pair of models that I have, I think. Yeah, that's interesting. I don't think I have anything else that comes in a pair. I've got Mega Knobs that come in a 3. I've got Killer Cans that come in a 3. Deathcopters come in a 3. Torval and Dean. We can't just keep naming famous pairs of people. Ant and Dec. It's been a lively one today, guys. Thank you. So far, so good. Lots of fun. Right, so we're going to do that one and that one orange, and the rest of them blue. This is the plan. Orange, orange. Orange, you glad you found this stream? Hail and pace. Which red is this? This is the Fire Giant Orange by Army Painter Speed Paints. Need to head out for now. Beyond hope, it's been great to have you here. Thank you for getting involved. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for being here. I don't know how people paint without a mini holder or something similar. I shake way too much. Yeah, can you not see how much I'm shaking throughout the stream? My mini holder isn't big enough to hold this one. You should see me when I'm trying to do detailed stuff. It's a nightmare. Especially when I'm eternally distracted by chat. It doesn't take much to distract me. That is for sure. Well, at least I've had a cool idea with these wings. Half blue, half orange. Which isn't something I've done before, but this is my first Hive Tyrant, so breaking the rules. Right. Should we do the back as well? Be rude not to, right? Be rude not to. Show me your mini holder. This is getting out of hand. Well, that's what she said. Try wet blending. Blob. Blob with the technical abilities. So far, so good with this orange, I reckon. Would look awesome on the wings. What do you mean, Blob? What are you wanting to wet blend? That's how he made Mini Olmeth. Yeah, Mini Olmeth is on the way. We're rapidly approaching halfway to Mini Olmeth time as well. Arnold is here. The goose. How's it going, sir? Are you good? What have you been up to? I saw some pretty cool stuff in the Discord that you were posting. Good to see. Alright, we've got our orange sections. Layer 1 complete. Patrick did some wet blending on my Demon Prince's wings with contrast paints. Looks wicked. Patrick, chuck it in the Discord, man. I'd like to see that. You paint the upper half in one colour and the other half in another colour, and then you take a clean brush with water and blend the two colours into each other. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's the sort of thing I did with like the fire and the smoke on some of my models. Cheeky bit of wet blending. Arnold has been very, very busy. Yeah, it looks like you've been up to some really cool stuff, man. You're a goose. Haha. Portuguese. Slow roll. Top quality banter. Banter! I like it. Good stuff. Probably paint some of this other bit of it orange as well, what's some here? Why not? See if we can squeeze in a bit of orange paint before we finish. Just popped it in the Discord. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Oh wow, that looks sick, Patrick. Yeah, I like the turquoise to green. Looks really nice. Good to see. Good to see. Thank you for sharing. Bouncing has got to go. Thank you for being here, Bouncing. Good to see you. Hopefully see you tomorrow. Have a good one. Arnold fell in love with a new hobby add-on. Yeah, I remember you getting all excited when you ordered the printer in the Discord. Now you're having a lot of fun with it. That's good. Patrick's got to go. Good to have you here, Patrick. Hopefully see you tomorrow, sir. Thank you for being here. Yeah, we're starting to get towards the end of the stream now. I'm just getting a little bit more orange done. Then we'll open some packets of stickers before we go. And those pack openings will become YouTube shorts. So if anyone's interested in seeing a variety of TCG and sticker openings, then you can check out the shorts. And a fun fact, all the music that is on all of my shorts is entirely made by me. Predominantly using the instruments you can see behind me right now. So check out the shorts when we're not live. There's a short posted every single day, so that's plenty to keep you entertained. Should I open it or should I keep it sealed? Fun fact, we are in your walls. Nice. Oh, he's coming along nicely into this chappy. Fun fact, I'm way too sleepy to be on much longer. Back next time. For now, all a good night. Thank you for being here, Arnold. Always good to see you in the chat. Have a good sleep. Hopefully I'll see you soon. Gonna slap a whole load of orange on the carapace. And then we'll finish this bad boy tomorrow. I do quite like the smell of this contrast paint as well. It's pretty good fun. I like the smell, give it a taste as well. I'm not sure it'll taste as good as it looks. But this is why I like this method on Tyranids. Because you get very good light and shade, and you get a pretty decent paint job with a relatively low amount of effort, which means I can get involved with all the fun and frolics going on in the Discord Whilst also getting a consistent, reasonable paint job. And reasonable will do for somebody like me. I'm not a professional. I just like having the fun. Have the fun, get the job done. Capiche like a quiche. Trying to scrape the last bit out of the palette to get the last bit on the model. Going to end up being a little bit light. We'll do the second layer tomorrow. There's no point pouring more paint to do 1% of the model. Right, should we call that a day for today and then open some Warhammer stickers? We probably should, right? I think that's pretty reasonable for a day's work. Alright, let's put this back on the Tyranid shelf for the time being. And let's open some stickers, shall we? So for those of you that have ever opened Pokemon stickers or Digimon stickers, football stickers, Star Wars stickers, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle stickers, Thundercat stickers, whatever it might be, here's a nice little nostalgia hit. Let's open some stickers, shall we? What do you want to see? We happy for some Tyranids? I don't think there are Tyranids in this, actually. Let's see if we can get some Imperial agents for Lily, shall we? Let's have a look. See what we get. So there's 4 stickers and 1 card in every pack. So, straight off the bat, Storm Speeder Thunderstrike. Nice. That's a pretty cool looking card. We've got an Ultramarine. We've got one of the Houses of Wolf. Figure out which one it is, unless any of you diehard fans know. And our card at the end of the pack is one that I think I've seen before. However, it is Astra Militarum Nork Deadog. Nice. Put him on the pile to go in the binder with all the other cards. It's just all humans, isn't it? How do you know this, Slow Rule? How do you know this? You got some previous knowledge of the sticker collection. Top banana, I like it. Although the orcs count as humans, because there are orcs in it. Right. We've got a rhino. We've got another one of the House of Wolves, which is also a good song by Bring Me the Horizon. We got half of a Dreadnought from the Ultramarines. I think I already have this half as well, so that's going onto the swap pile. A nice shiny, very good. And our card at the end of the pack Ultramarine. Captain Uriel Ventress. Nice. To win victory against the Tyranids. I think that's a duplicate as well. We've almost got all the cards now, actually, really. Let's stick some of these in the book, shall we? As we hit the 3-hour streamed mark, which is good. Try and do about 10 hours a week, roughly, give or take. Giveth or taketh. Alright, let's have a look. Let's have a look. So, number 21. Ooh, nice. It's always good when you get one that isn't a duplicate. Chaplain Ortan Cassius. Master of Sanctity. Oldest active member of the Ultramarines. There you go. The oldest guy. The oldest member. And as I said, I have this one already. It's a duplicate. Onto the swap pile for you. As is this one. Back-to-back swapsies. Then we've got a few from the this poster thing. That's a duplicate. 2 for 2 on the dupes. Dupe, dupe, dupe. Or 3 for 3, actually, should I say. So then we've got the Rhino, which goes somewhere around here. Ah, I've completed the 4 that go here, because this guy goes here. Oops. Which is pretty cool. Got that sorted. So where does where's this Rhino go? Ah, up here. Cassius is Imperial Agents adjacent. He was in the Death Watch. Ah, good knowledge, Lily. Good knowledge. Lily, the champion of all things Imperial Agents. Good to have you here. 3 hours? Damn, that's like more than 3 hours. Yeah, that's what we're doing. If you're into Space Marines, this looks pretty cool. Can always appreciate the art. Yeah, we've got all sorts of collections. At the start of the stream, we opened Age of Sigmar cards. At the end of the stream, we've got the stickers. We've also got some 40k cards. I've ran out of those though at the minute, and they're quite expensive to buy. So, and I've got almost the whole collection. I'm missing like 20-something cards. So, we'll see if we buy any more of those at some point in the near future. So, let's see how much more of this Circle of Wolves we can fill in. 93, that's a duplicate. That's a duplicate there, look, you can see. Goes in there. Onto the dupe pile. And 96 is also a duplicate. Dupe, 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 dupe. And that is all of the stickers for today. He even had his own kit in the Kill Team Cassius. Nice. I don't have any kill teams. Have you guys bought any of the kill teams? I don't really know anything about any of the kill teams, if I'm honest. But that's the stickers for today. If you see any collectibles in the Warhammer realm, or would even like me to get to open some TCG that isn't from the Warhammer realm, like these that I have here that I haven't opened on stream for a long time. Warhammer Heroes of Azeroth. then just let me know, and we can always switch it up for a stream or two. I only buy what I intend to play. So far I have held fast and resisted buying every big robot. It wasn't an actual Kill Team kit, it was from a separate game called Kill Team Overkill. Top knowledge, nice. Kill Team Overkill, I mean that's a lot of kill. All of the kill and then some more. However, I'm gonna bring it to a close for today. It's been a very good, entertaining and a little bit crazy stream today. So I appreciate you all being here as always. Thank you for everyone that's liked and subscribed and joined the Discord. It had Kill Team Cassius and some GSC. Ah, nice, some Gene Stealers in there. Bit of a board game. Yeah, I've got the Darkwater board game to put together at some point. Nice stream, keep them going. Thank you, Slow Rule. I'll be here every Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday. And then when we're not here, we're in the Discord, which is good. But again, thank you all. I'm now going to hit you with an Olmouth wave. And hopefully I'll see you again soon.